You're awesome!
Welcome to J is for Justice podcast. If live breaking news and following true crime is your thing, then please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you like what you see in my videos, please consider giving them a thumbs up. Hello. Am I muted? I'm not. Welcome back to J is for Justice. This is part 2 of the exhibitees in this RICO suit. This fake RICO suit. How you guys doing today? Happy Monday. I've missed you guys this weekend. I missed you guys. It's good to be back. Thanks for joining. Hashtag best audio. Hey, Robat. Hey, One-Eyed Flo. Hey, Kels. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Proud Mimi, Suze, and Evelyn. You guys, hey, Ludwig. Tonight, we will be watching The Lore Lodge at 7 o'clock. Hey, Angie B. We'll be watching The Lore Lodge at 7 p.m. Eastern in our Discord watch party lounge. So that's going to be tonight. That is for all of the dedicated cooters and Justice Jedi and above, I believe, if I've got it right. Welcome in, Cinda. Hi, Huffy. We're gonna blaze through these, the rest of the exhibitees and the complaint, and then tomorrow we will be live beginning at 11 a.m. with updates in this suit. So Granny's watching is going to be on the horn, giving updates, and we will get updates from her. So I want to give a shout out to Granny. I will have her link scrolling tomorrow. If you guys want to help out with the lawsuit, we will be scrolling that through the chat tomorrow when we are live. So I hope that you guys will join us tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The hearing is at 12. So we will have an open panel tomorrow. And after this live ends, you'll be portaled right to that live where you can hit the notification. And we will get through this together. And I want to thank Granny for allowing me to be the one to broadcast these updates. I really appreciate her. And I hope that we can get some support going for her tomorrow. But tonight, we have the Snore Lodge live in Discord. We're going to be watching it there. Yeah, she's doing good. I haven't heard from her today, but she was busy over the weekend getting ready. So the event is up, but you will be portaled over after we're done here. So before we begin, though, I wanted to give you guys a quick update. The TBI and the FBI have changed the date that Sebastian was last seen. See on this one how it says he was last seen on February 26th? Well, now it says February 25th. And we have no explanation as to why or anything like that. Hey, AK, good to see you. Miss W. Amy, Ohio, Rondaroo with some watermelons. Hey, UA. Yep. So we don't really know what's going on with that, but let's get into these exhibitees so we can make sure that we're done, so we can watch Seth and Tony on the Lore Lodge in our Discord server tonight. So hold on.
Wow.
What do you guys think that this is going to be like tonight? Do you think that Snore Lodge is going to ask the tough questions? Put a 1 in chat if you think they're going to ask tough questions.
I did get choked.
BHB was saying something about the date changed. Hey, Jody. No hard questions. Hey, Jenny W. Hi, Sue. Good to see you today. Hey, Suze, Sue, Grammy, Lavender, Scouse Baby, Chai. She said it was because they all called. What was changed? I'm confused. Hey, Lucky. Lisa Rose. I'm confused. What's changed? The RICO thing or what are you talking about? Lore Lodge. Hi, Tiffany. Hey, Bushable Baked Beans. A date change for what, though? Oh, the date on the missing flyer. I think it's weird. You think? I would definitely, Cheryl. I agree. Yeah, she was saying that. Oh, I get you. I get you. It's weird. I don't think the green team had anything to do with it, but I do think it's weird. Because, like, hey, Vulgar. Hey, Butter. Hey, Sen. Jojo. Welcome in, guys. Jennifer. You think it might be canceled, Jennifer? Just a gut feeling that you have? Hey, Hazel. Hey, Captain Ganja. Good to see you. Just Robin. Good to see you. I feel like, could it be possible that they went through the footage and they can't see good enough to see if it's Sebastian in the footage? So, here. There's the member link, and here's the Discord. All the pressure. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know what to think of all that. I don't know what Seth is doing. I don't know what's going on with this Texana person. It's just like all crazy, right? But I want to make sure that we can get through these and get this done tonight. So let me get going on this and get to reading. Just like in part one, I'm going to show the complaint and then we're going to match it up with the exhibitees. And we did leave off with Andra Griffin. Okay, so we're going to be starting with Andra Griffin herself. Well, it's weird, right? Okay, so let's talk about the 25th versus the 26th. What does it mean? It means that they didn't see him at 3 a.m. It means that flashlight video may not have anything to do with Sebastian, or they can't prove that it did. Maybe they thought that he was on that footage, went through it all, and it's no longer a thing. But if you were Katie, would you be a little worried that they switched the dates, being that she was the last one to see him? I would. I mean, it changes the whole timeline. Did he take the trash out? You know what I mean? Because now are we at the last sighting at the Roadhouse? Right. Not seen after midnight. Katie went to bed at midnight. So where the freak is he? Right? Right, Miss Robat. I side-eye all of them. All of them. All of them. Straight talker, I never put anything into the flashlight video myself. I don't think a few hours matters, but it's just me. Did he make it home? Right, Grammy. Did he make it home? I don't know, man. I'm not sure. It's weird, man. We just don't know. We don't know what we don't know. All right, let's get into it, guys. Here we go with the RICO exhibitees, all in Sebastian's name, by the way.
Exhibitee. EXHIBITY.
All right, so we left off on Andra Griffin. Hey, Titanium. The Discord link is invalid. All right, hold up. You have to be a member. You have to be a member of the channel to get in, of one of the channels. What the fuck? Plane crash in Toronto? Hold on. Delta plane from Minneapolis crashes in Toronto. This just started 2 minutes ago, this live. Authorities respond to an incident at Toronto Pearson Airport where a plane from Minneapolis appears to have flipped over. Eight injured? Wow. I just saw that.
Wow.
All right, let me get the Discord link for y'all. And I'm sorry if it's confusing. We had to change the tiers around and it was just getting too crazy in there. And I want it to be a safe and fun place, you know what I mean? Okay, here's the link for Discord. Okay. Yeah, Vulgar, I don't know if it's just that, because small planes crash all the time, like every day. And I don't know if it's just that we're hearing about it. Like we're hearing about it more. You know how that goes. When we hear about drones, we hear about 100 drones. We hear about, two plane crashes. We hear about 100 plane crashes. All right, let's get into these exhibitees. Andra Griffin. Count one. There's a count like it's a criminal thing. Count one: defamation, harassment, and intentional infliction of emotional distress against Andra Griffin. Plaintiff Andra Griffin, also known as Bullhorn Betty, incorporates by reference all preceding paragraphs as though fully set forth herein. A true and correct copy of the sworn declaration of Andra Griffin is attached to Exhibit 58. And here is her declaration. Let's read this. I, Andra Griffin, being duly sworn according to law, depose and affirm the following. Okay, so it says, this declaration outlines the profound harm I have endured due to an organized campaign of harassment, defamation, and intimidation initiated by two individuals, Granny and Barbecue Lady. This campaign was not an isolated incident. It was a well-coordinated, sustained effort that involved multiple people acting in concert to tarnish my reputation, disrupt my work, and incite fear in every aspect of my life. I first became aware of Granny in 2021 when I was covering the high-profile case of Summer Wells. At that time, she was relatively unknown, but as I began reporting on other cases, particularly Quentin Simon's case, her attacks on me became more frequent and malicious. It seemed that as my reach grew, so did her hostility. Granny started using her platform to spread false and defamatory information about me. I would see her rallying her followers to discredit me, questioning my motives and my work, despite the fact I have always approached every case with sincerity and care. Well, I think the whole overlay of the picture can prove that's bullshit. Good afternoon, everybody just joined in. If you could hit that like button, it is a free way to get this video out into the algorithm. Let's get all of YouTube knowing about this frivolous RICO filing. Questioning. Okay, wait. It wasn't just casual remarks. There was a clear pattern. As I began to investigate the disappearance of Sebastian Rogers in March of 2024, the attacks against me intensified significantly. I was called a, quote, tragedy pimp and a grifter. Words that struck deeply, especially because I have never sought personal gain from the work I do. Oh my God, the bullshit. Surprised these papers aren't brown. These false claims were broadcast widely, and they were clearly designed to damage my professional reputation. This wasn't just idle gossip. It was an organized effort to destroy my credibility. Each defamatory statement chipped away at my reputation in the eyes of those who once trusted my integrity. Hold on. I think you have to have integrity to lose it. Oh, NH, we're going to have so much fun. We have so much fun in the watch parties. This wasn't just idle gossip. Oh, wait, I already read that. Sorry. I'll stop looking at chat. This campaign didn't stop at defamation. Granny and her followers took things further by making false reports about me to law enforcement. What? Which ultimately led to my unjust arrest. So she's blaming Granny and her followers for the reason she went to jail. I was deeply shaken when I realized that the charges were based on fabricated claims from people under her influence. The level of coordination behind these false reports was terrifying. It wasn't just a random person trying to stir trouble. It was a group effort to disrupt my investigations and discredit my work. Barbecue Lady soon joined forces with Granny. Barbecue echoed and even amplified the false accusations, creating a united front. Their attacks were not only calculated, but also sustained over time. It felt as though they were working in tandem, ensuring that no matter how much I tried to move past the lies, their coordinated efforts would keep the attacks alive. Their behavior has extended well beyond defamation. Together, they have rallied their followers to participate in a broader conspiracy of harassment and cyberstalking, involving multiple online creators who seem to operate under their direction. One of the most frightening aspects of this ordeal has been the doxing. At one point, my home address was posted online, and I began receiving messages that made me fear for my safety. The idea that strangers might show up at my home has caused me to live in constant fear. I've had to take extra precautions to protect myself and my family. On or about July 27, 2023, Burnt Now, another individual involved in this coordinated effort, posted a comment on X. The post referenced another online creator, Dolly Vision, stating that Dolly Vision would be able to use the lawsuit against me to his advantage by going through my personal texts and details during depositions. Wait, why is she going back to 2023? What does 2023 have anything to do with Granny? What does this have to do with Granny and barbecue? It says at Burnt Now. I don't know if that's her like YouTube tag or what. But what does this have to do with Granny or barbecue? That in July of 2023, Burnt Now posted a comment on X. I mean, what? All right, well, Exhibity 1. Where's her Exhibity 1? Oh, here it is. For fuck's sake, look at this bullshit. Burnt Toast at Toasty Reviews. I don't know why she calls her Burnt Now. But anyways, this is from 2023. Has nothing to do with Granny. It's all about Queen. Andra, you're an idiot. You're a total idiot. Hang on. Exhibit 2. Blank screen. Okay, now that says December 9th, but it doesn't say what year. Okay. Barbecue. Hold on. I'm lost. I forgot where I was, man. Plaintiff Griffin incorporates by reference all preceding paragraphs, blah, 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 blah. The coordinated attacks by defendants involved cyber harassment and cyber stalking that included doxing Ms. Griffin's home address and encouraging followers to send threatening message. As a result, Ms. Griffin feared for her safety and had to take extra precautions to protect herself and her family. This conduct violated which prohibits electronic communications intended to harass or intimidate. And like, what is this? Gray one? Please help support Queen's legal fund. Like, what does that have to do with Granny? Oh my God, Lindsay, that was so ridiculous when they quoted her. Oh my God. Hey, Saint Outlaw, it's awful. This has absolutely, Castleberry, nothing to do with Sebastian. It's wild. The false accusations made by defendants about Miss Griffin's involvement in fraudulent activities were intended to disrupt her business relationships, including her working on high-profile cases. These statements caused some individuals to distance themselves from Miss Griffin due to the reputational damage, leading to actual financial harm. Prove it, Miss Griffin. Under the restatement of torts, intentional interference with prospective contractual relations occurs when improper conduct is used to disrupt another's business opportunities. That's funny, Bets. I just actually spoke to a lawyer about this when it comes to you. Let me read that again. Intentional interference with prospective contractual relations occurs when improper conduct is used to disrupt another's business opportunities. I could probably put the same on Brittany J as well. Her over there with her fucking logos and she can't stream News Nation. Nick. Violation of the Pennsylvania Corrupt Organizations Act. Defendants Granny and Barbecue, along with their associates, engaged in a pattern of racketeering activity through an enterprise engaged in ongoing criminal conduct. The enterprise involved multiple individuals acting in concert to harm Miss Griffin through repeated acts of defamation, cyber harassment, and intimidation designed to damage her reputation, disrupt her work, and cause her emotional and financial harm. Fuck you, Betty. Are you kidding me? After this woman has sat there and accused me of the most horrendous things in my personal life, she has the audacity to make it sound like she has a reputation to even save. After she's on body cam, drunk, beating on her husband, she thinks she has integrity or a rep to save. Hey, John Gone Girl. Carolyn, I'm glad you're getting something out of it. I really am. Defendants Barbecue and Granny conspired with other online personas, including Queen Bee and Burnt Now, to participate in an organized campaign targeting Miss Griffin. These coordinated acts included the dissemination of false and defamatory statements, the publication of Miss Griffin's personal information, doxing, and the incitement of others to engage in harassment. This enterprise engaged in overt acts of racketeering. The acts of defamation, harassment, and conspiracy were committed with the specific intent to further the enterprise's unlawful objectives. The repeated targeting of Miss Griffin, combined with similar attacks on other plaintiffs, demonstrates the ongoing and organized nature of this enterprise's criminal conduct. Defendant Barbecue's public statements further demonstrate the existence of the enterprise and its purpose. For example, Barbecue's acknowledgement of a, quote, chain of command for sharing defamatory content reflects a structured plan to disseminate harmful information and incite harassment against Miss Griffin. The racketeering caused significant harm to Miss Griffin's personal, emotional, and professional life, which she has none of. Don't you have to have a life to save a life? For God's sakes. Oh my gosh. All right. The conspiracy. Oh, wait, I already read that. Oh, wait. No, I didn't. The conspiracy included a common plan. It all looks the same after a while. It's like the same, different name. Hey, Christina, welcome in. Hey, Aristocat. The conspiracy included a common plan and purpose to defame, harass, and intimidate Miss Griffin and others through coordinated efforts, including false statements, threats, and cyber harassment. The defendants and their associates, such as Queen Bee and Burnt Now, committed numerous overt acts in furtherance of this conspiracy, including spreading false and defamatory statements, inciting others to engage in harassment, and disseminating personal information. Okay. Brittany Nicole Jackson, a.k.a. Brittany J. Plaintiff Brittany Nicole Jackson incorporates by reference all preceding paragraphs as though fully set forth herein. Okay. As detailed in the Jackson Declaration, defendants Granny and her associates engaged in a relentless campaign of defamation and abuse, emotional abuse against Miss Jackson. And Ned, thank you for 5 months of support. This campaign has not only torn apart Miss Jackson's professional life, but has deeply affected her personal life, causing profound emotional and psychological harm. The defendant's defamatory statements, including calling Miss Jackson, quote, a lazy, wasteful piece of shit, end quote, were not isolated incidents, but part of a pattern of ongoing public defamation aimed at discrediting her and causing reputational damage. These statements, made publicly before large audiences, have caused Miss Jackson severe humiliation, distress, loss of credibility, fulfilling the requirements for defamation. Defendant Granny also made public insinuations that Miss Jackson neglected or endangered her children, such as suggesting, you won't ever catch me driving with my children unbuckled standing up. These statements directly attacked Miss Jackson's character as a mother and were intended to discredit her parental fitness, causing significant emotional harm and fear. The extreme and outrageous conduct of Granny and her associates in perpetuating these defamatory remarks constitutes intentional infliction of emotional distress. The repeated public nature of the attacks, aimed at a mother protecting her children, was done with reckless disregard for the emotional impact it would have on Miss Jackson. Miss Jackson's emotional suffering has been profound, Your Honor, manifesting in anxiety, fear, and mental health deterioration due to the persistent harassment. Her children have been affected, as Miss Jackson has had to explain the public nature of the attacks to them, disrupting their sense of security. Defendants Granny and her followers have engaged in repeated acts of harassment and cyber harassment and intimidating Miss Jackson. Granny's statements such as, quote, I will make you a fucking victim, constitute explicit threats designed to instill fear. The repeated nature of these threats, combined with public dissemination, demonstrates a clear pattern of conduct intended to cause emotional distress and fear. The harassment also constitutes cyber harassment, as Granny utilized online platforms to spread defamatory content. Miss Jackson's mental health and emotional stability have been significantly affected by the harassment, resulting in sleepless nights. All that snoring, that really wasn't snoring, y'all. You didn't hear the snoring. She can't sleep. And constant anxiety about potential real world violence. This is a woman that just told her audience 2 nights ago or 3 nights ago that we are on the brink of war. That we are on the brink of World War III. Really? Unbelievable. Constant anxiety about potential real world violence. Thank you, Shell, and thank you, Aristocat. Thank you so much. Let's see. The defendant's defamatory and harassing actions extended to intentionally disrupting BJ's business and professional opportunities. Her business opportunities. I'd like to see what business opportunities that she didn't get because of Granny's watching. Defendants acted with improper motives, aiming to damage BJ's ability to support herself and her children through malicious statements and defamatory campaigns. Hindered plaintiff's ability to pursue professional engagements, as if anyone professional ever engaged her. Miss Jackson has suffered economic harm as a direct consequence. Okay, and then it goes on. It's the same shit that was in Betty's about the racketeering. Okay, defendants, Granny and her associates conspired to violate the Pennsylvania Corrupt Organizations Act and the RICO Act by agreeing to engage in a pattern of racketeering activity that included defamation, harassment, and intimidation directed at BJ. Hi, Lucia, and hi, Mary Cat, and Chris, and Julie, and Sophia. This conspiracy involved a common plan to harm Miss Jackson's reputation, disrupt her life, and incite others to join in on these unlawful acts. Okay, so Seth Rogers. It looks like it's about the same. Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. Here we go. Seth Rogers, emotional distress. Are you ready for this? Hold on. Trying to see where I'm at in the exhibitees. Okay, never mind. We'll figure it out. All right, so Mr. Rogers. Defendants Granny and Barbecue engaged in a pattern of extreme and outrageous conduct directed at plaintiff Rogers. This conduct includes spreading false allegations of criminal behavior, such as accusations of pedophilia and involvement in the murder of a child, along with threats to his safety.
Wow.
Wow is right, Brittany. What in the hell have you gotten yourself into? What have you gotten? What is this?
Like, what the fuck is this? And everybody's like, what the fuck is this?
The defendant's actions were maliciously intended to harm Rogers emotionally, damage his reputation, and derail the search for his missing son. These actions formed part of a deliberate and concerted campaign to inflict severe emotional distress upon plaintiff Rogers, who was already suffering from the trauma and pain of his son's disappearance. The defendant's conduct exceeded all bounds of decency in a civilized society and constituted intentional infliction of emotional distress. As a direct and proximate result of the defendant's actions, Mr. Rogers has suffered severe emotional distress, including anxiety, fear for his safety, and significant mental anguish, requiring him to alter his daily activities and impacting his personal and professional life. Plaintiff Seth Rogers repeats and incorporates by reference all preceding paragraphs as though fully set forth herein. Barbecue and Granny interfered with Seth's employment by disseminating dangerous and false accusations that could jeopardize his safety and job security as a deputy in a maximum security jail. The sustained online attacks by Granny and Barbecue, which include spreading false information about plaintiff Rogers and alleging involvement in criminal activity, amount to cyber harassment. The use of electronic communications to target Rogers with harmful and distressing content, including baseless allegations and threats associated with his son's disappearance, constitute cyber harassment. Oh, you hear my canines? Those are my canines. Not my dog, they're my canine. It impacted Seth's emotional well-being and safety. Obstruction of justice, tampering with witnesses or informants. Defendants Granny and Barbecue engaged in conduct intended to obstruct the search for Sebastian by misleading authorities. Listen to this. This is where it involves Sebastian. Listen to this crap. I'm sorry, guys. I'm stuffed up again. Misleading authorities, spreading false information, and harassing plaintiff Rogers to prevent him from searching for answers in his son's disappearance. Their actions hindered the investigation and contributed to an environment of fear and intimidation. The actions of Granny and Barbecue demonstrate efforts to obstruct justice with the intention of preventing Rogers from sharing relevant information that could aid in locating Sebastian. Wow. Plaintiff Seth Rogers, look at this, endangering the welfare of a child. This is what he's accusing them of. Seth, what is wrong with you? Wow. Like I said, I haven't read these, but look at this. Endangering the welfare of a child. Plaintiff Seth Rogers says, the following is true. By spreading false allegations and obstructing efforts to search for Sebastian, Granny and Barbecue endangered the welfare of a child. Their conduct interfered with legitimate efforts to locate the missing boy and deviated from acceptable standards, thus exacerbating the risks to Sebastian's safety and well-being. Their malicious behavior, including undermining the search efforts and supporting a coordinated campaign to discredit Rogers, constituted willful neglect that contributed to the child's continued risk. Oh, hell no, Seth Rogers. Can you believe that there's content creators standing by this? I mean, I can, but I can't. If you catch my drift. Like, I'm dumbfounded. I mean, it is, pearls in them, but hold on. Wow. This is ridiculous. RICO violations. This is still Seth Rogers. Defendants Barbecue and Granny formed an enterprise engaged in a pattern of racketeering activity aimed at discrediting Rogers, obstructing the search for Sebastian, and harming Rogers personally and professionally. Their conduct included acts of extortion. Extortion? Did Seth Rogers even read this? extortion, harassment, witness intimidation, and defamation, constituting a continuous and related pattern of criminal behavior under the RICO Act. Very much so, Liberty. Very much so. That's why I think Granny was getting frustrated. Like, this isn't a joke. You know what I mean? Like, this is some serious ass allegation. Nicole, thank you. And I apologize for missing Sunday scratch off. We will do twice as many scratch offs this coming Sunday to make up for it. Oh, yeah. Nick was extorting people. Oh, you guys give me or Granny, give me $500 and this can go away or whatever he said. Listen to this bullshit. The coordinated activities of defendants Barbecue and Granny aimed at silencing Rogers and derailing the investigation. Derailing the investigation. Demonstrate the existence of an enterprise that engaged in multiple predicate acts of racketeering as defined under federal and state law. I'm with you, Sin. Shame on all of them that are okay with this bullshit. Tony Mathis. Here he goes in all his bitch ass glory. Tony Mathis is probably the biggest bitch in these plaintiffs. Gulia is right behind him. Tony's probably the biggest bitch. Then it's Gulia. Plaintiff Mathis. Here we go. Harassment. Defendant Barbecue Lady and others have engaged in repeated conduct to harass, annoy, or alarm plaintiff Mathis, including making explicit statements such as, quote, "It is my effing mission to take Tony the F down." The conduct including spreading false and defamatory accusations, including claims of infidelity and other false personal acts. Oh, pot, meat kettle, motherfucker. You, the one who was going to fucking call my husband Tony Mathis and say, "Oh, Jay is for justice. Oh, she's having affairs. Oh." Where on you and Dana? Where? Why don't you guys go put on your little crab bibs and cry? Where? Welcome, Rebel Soul, to the Clicker Crew. All right. He makes me so mad. Plaintiff Mathis, defendant Barbecue, along with other individuals, made multiple false and defamatory statements about plaintiff Mathis, including accusations of infidelity and improper personal conduct. Well, we all saw the improper personal conduct. You showed your peen on a TikTok, right? You flashed your man parts, if you will, on a TikTok live when you thought you were so freaking slick. You subjected us to your improper personal conduct, Tony. So he says, which were intended to harm his reputation and cause emotional distress. Good afternoon, Vibrator. Tiny Tony. These false statements were made publicly with the intent of damaging Tony's reputation and were spread widely through social media platforms, further exacerbating the harm. Defendant Barbecue Lady, alongside other individuals, participated in a coordinated conspiracy to engage in unlawful acts as harassment and defamation against Mathis, as evidenced by statements about a, quote, undercover mission targeting Mathis and attempts to spread false narratives. Oh, this conspiracy was carried out with the intent to harm Mathis's reputation. What reputation? Good afternoon, Mr. Gary. Welcome in. Welcome in. His reputation. What was his reputation? and prevent him from assisting in the search for Sebastian. Okay. You mean his boat photo ops? The criminal under 18 PA CS 903 criminal conspiracy is established when two or more individuals agree to commit a criminal act and take steps to further that agreement. The actions described indicate an ongoing conspiracy against Mathis. Right. His reputation is what? A crane salesman? Obstruction of justice. Defendants barbecue. Oh, defendants, including barbecue. Okay, there's only two of them, idiots. Deliberately engaged in conduct designed to obstruct the search for Sebastian by targeting Mathis with false allegations and character attacks that diverted attention away from the search efforts. You have to prove that. How did anyone's actions deter search efforts? You have to prove that Granny and Barbecue did that. Me too, Mike. It's such bullshit, isn't it? These actions were taken with the intent, hi Sherry, to impair or hinder the lawful efforts to find the missing child and constitute obstruction of justice under PA law. Okay. Defendants engaged in conduct intended to intimidate and harass Mathis in an effort to prevent him from participating in the investigation and aiding in the search for Sebastian. Oh, right here. Discredit his efforts publicly. And then we get into the RICO. Harassment, defamation, obstruction of justice, intimidation of a witness. Stalking. Defendant Barbecue engaged in repeated acts of harassment and threats, including explicitly saying it was her mission to take Tony the F down. These actions were part of a deliberate and sustained effort to cause substantial emotional distress to Mathis and disrupt his life, causing him to fear for his safety and the safety of his family. Come on. Stalking is defined as engaging in a course of conduct that causes fear of bodily injury or substantial emotional distress. Retaliation against a witness. Holy crap-oli. Suze. Coming in super ass hot. Shake them bushes, baby.
Coming in hot, just like the fajita.
Damn, I don't think I've ever gotten 50 at once. Wow, thank you so much, Suze. Welcome, everybody. Holy smokes. Wow, Suze, thank you so much. Welcome all the new members. Look at, they just keep rolling in. Wow, that was so nice. Autumn. Let's see who else comes in. CC Jones. Janine, Sunny Days. Hey, Anna. Jamie. Sarah with an H. Grift and Drift, My Three Sons. Proud Mama B. Shaggy, Mari. Tennessee Road, Danny Dan. Jenna, Tamara. Sean B. Kansas Gal, Alyssa. How exciting. Sarah V. Suffolk J. Hold My Halo. Banana Bicycle Seat. Carol Chapin. Crockpot. You got some pot roast up in there, Crockpot. Autumn Nick. I know, I just saw that. That can't be 50 yet. Hello, Mr. Aries. DD. Delaney. Shell. Damn, that was so nice, Suze. So nice. I hope you guys all get one. AK. You're green. How awesome is that? I wonder if I gave away all mine on here. Make sure you have gifting turned on, though, guys. Let me see. Do I have any left? Oh, I have 10 left on this channel. We get 10. every month. Here's 5. Here's 5 coming in hot. How awesome. Here, let's do the other 5 too. For shits and giggles sake. Let's do it. Let's give away the other 5. Let's just give lots of memberships today. Here we go. No way, Gary. I got more on my other channel.
Coming in hot, just like the fajita.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Hopefully you guys will enjoy your memberships. Possibly upgrade and meet us in Discord if you enjoy the community. Welcome in. Enjoy your emojis and have fun. Schmicky. Yes, you guys, welcome in. I know, Snowflakes, maybe next time. That's so generous, man. I've never gotten that many freaking clickerships. Not in one sitting. That's awesome. I think it asks you, Sophie. Yeah, we talked about that, Aries. Yeah, my heart's like pounding. Like, that was so awesome. We just got 60 new members. Yeah, let's do the click. It's real easy, man. So freaking nice.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, that dang old internet, man. Click. It's
Real easy,
easy,
man. All right. Looks like Elon has quieted down. Can you guys hear Elon? Wop, 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 wop. That is so cool. Bring it all in. Sunshine Smiles. Good afternoon. Oh, he's telling you thank you for making it happen. I got to turn him up, I guess. Miss W, welcome. Hey, Odin girl. Good to see you. All right, here we go. Retaliation against a witness. We're still on Tony. Defendant Barbecue's campaign of harassment and defamation was carried out in retaliation for Mathis's role as a spokesperson for Seth Rogers and his involvement in the search for Sebastian. Mike. Thank you so much, Mike. Thank you. Very nice gifts. I have a great community here. I hope you will love being a part of it. The retaliatory conduct included direct threats, attempts to discredit Mathis publicly, and coordinated efforts to harm his reputation and disrupt the search efforts. Here we go. Christina O'Donnell. As detailed in the Christina O'Donnell Declaration, defendant Barbecue, along with her associates, engaged in a coordinated and malicious campaign of defamation and emotional abuse. Didn't Chasing Crime sound really emotionally distressed when she came up on the panel on Everyday with Jay? Oh, you 812. Good to see you. Wasn't that something? She sounded so in the dumps. Defamatory statements made by Barbecue and her followers included allegations of criminal behavior, drug abuse, and derogatory attacks on O'Donnell's personal character, professional reputation, and history as a human trafficking survivor. Whoa, this just got deep. What? Now it's Barbecue's fault? All these things happened to her? What in the world? Oh my God. The defamatory statements extended beyond mere insults. They involved continuous public accusations that were false, defamatory, and intended to damage O'Donnell's reputation. Remarks included false claims of racism, drug use, and allegations of affairs. Coming from these motherfuckers who wanted to tell my husband I was having an affair. Do you guys remember that? When Bullhorn Betty was accusing me of sleeping with JLR and that they were going to, and Tony was trying to find my husband's info to get a hold of my husband. And all of these people are whining about, oh, I was, huh. Crazy. Yep, that's when the whole cooter thing started. These false accusations were designed to incite harassment and public shaming, resulting in substantial emotional distress and professional harm. Christina deleted shit too, Melanie? Yep, we're gonna watch Laura Lodge in our Discord tonight. Right, maybe I should file a RICO on her. No one even knows who this chick is. Professional harm of what? Being a TikToker with her husband snoring in the background? Literally, that was Chasing Crimes TikToks. Her husband sawing logs in the background. And her live on with Tony. Getting people up in the box. Ain't nothing professional about that. I saw that, Kimberly. Yep, Melanie, you're right. Who even are you, bruh? Bruh. The conduct by barbecue constitutes intentional infliction of emotional distress under Pennsylvania law. Given the extreme and outrageous nature of the harassment, barbecue knowingly exploited sensitive personal details about O'Donnell's past trauma, such as the loss of her child to SIDS and her status as a trafficking survivor, causing severe emotional pain and mental anguish. I can't. Like what? Yeah, my Discord's chill, man. Don't be scared. Sin, can you have some patience with me? You're not even letting me talk. Harassment, cyber harassment, and stalking. Defendants Barbecue and her followers engaged in repeated acts of harassment, cyber harassment, and stalking. The harassment was exacerbated by Barbecue's efforts to dox O'Donnell, fully aware of her history as a trafficking survivor. Trude's admission to doxing demonstrated intent to expose O'Donnell to further risk, knowing the significant danger that revealing her identity posed to her safety. Listen, O'Donnell, if you're worried about your identity getting out, you shouldn't be on TikTok showing your face. Right? I mean, come on, O'Donnell.
Bing bang.
Barbecue's conduct meets the criteria for stalking, as she engaged in a repeated course of conduct that placed O'Donnell in reasonable fear of bodily injury. Barbecue's actions, including enticement to harass and the publication of her personal information, were intended to intimidate and coerce her. The harassment extended to private messages from Barbecue's followers. Now, this is Barbecue's followers. Encouraging O'Donnell to commit suicide, alongside attacks on her recovery, physical appearance, and traumatic past. These deliberate actions exacerbated O'Donnell's psychological distress and disrupted her ability to function normally in daily life. So if it was so freaking traumatizing, why would you put it in a public lawsuit? Why? Now everybody knows about all the things you claim caused you trauma, further trauma. So now you're further traumatized? I mean, what? So stupid. Look at this. Barbecues repeated false accusations, such as labeling O'Donnell a, quote, couch potato or, quote, drug addict, portrayed O'Donnell in a highly offensive and misleading manner. Listen, someone calls you a couch potato. Look at these people are fucking weird, y'all. How can you think that it's okay to file a lawsuit because someone called you a couch potato? Yes, O'Donnell is chasing crime. Chase in crime. And then we go on to the Corrupt Organization Act. This is where it says it satisfies the requirements of a calculated organization. Okay. Retaliation against a victim or witness. So this is O'Donnell. Says by doxing her. Da da da. Okay. Julia Valenti. Here we go. Julia. This is going to be exhibity. Oh, Julia. Exhibity 61. Hold on. Let me find 61. Oh, God. Look at this shit. Look at you got Wise Canine. Look at do not screenshot. And it has a watermark. Wise Canine Photography. I cannot with you, Julia. Do not screenshot. Is that what watermarks say now, or is this just Julia's stupid watermark? Do not screenshot. There's Julia in the thumbnail she's mad about. This is where it gets crazy again. Okay. Where is Exhibit 61, though? There's 60. I don't see Exhibit 61. Where is her damn declaration? Hold on. There's 62. Where is Julia's declaration? Here it is. Okay, I got it. That's not Julia's though. Look. See, all right, I found a fuck up. If you look here, look at 61. Thank you for being a member for a month, Candy. The green team needs mental health. Agree. Look at this. 61, it says Julia Valenti's sworn declaration is 61, but it's not. It's the declaration of Nick has a fat suit. Oh my God. Do we have to read Nick's life story? Where's Nick has a fat suit? Is he the next one? Yeah, Nick is next. But look at it. It says his exhibit is 62. So let's go to 62 and see if that's Julia's. They got this all fucked up. Nope. 62 isn't even Nick. It's Christina O'Donnell. Christina's as long as hell. I could have sworn Julia had one in here, though. I know, pictures of herself. Mr. Pecker. What is this shit? God, these people are weird. That's Nick has a fat suit. Is this Julia? Yep, here it is. It's 60, so they got it labeled wrong. No, hers is there. I found it. Okay, here we go. This is Julia's declaration. I am a captain in the United States Army and a resident of Pennsylvania. I live in Mooresville with my family and have committed my career to serving my country with honor and integrity. In March 2024, I was enlisted as a canine handler due to my national certification through several police-affiliated organizations and academies to assist in the search for missing 15-year-old autistic boy Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Several police-affiliated organizations and academies? Okay, Julia. I was contacted by Seth Rogers, Sebastian's biological father, as well as Todd Terrell from the United Cajun Navy. My credentials were forwarded to the TBI and the Shelby County Sheriff's Office. Shelby? It's Sumner. To validate my qualifications and authorize my involvement. My work on the ground alongside Canine Gator was officially documented using the PAC Track application, which is utilized by law enforcement and military agencies to document canine training and exercises via GPS. The PAC Track app cannot be altered and ensures the accurate records of canine operations are maintained. A true and correct copy of Canine Gator's search report showing our work in Tennessee is attached here to Exhibit 1. This document confirms my presence and participation in the search. All right, where's Exhibit 1, bitch? This is Exhibit 1. This documents you being in the search? How I tricked YouTube through the disappearance of Sebastian Rogers? And questions rise, is Julia the dog handler really in Tennessee searching? This is her fucking proving it? Oh, look at this. Grid search for Sebastian Rogers? Training outcome? What is this shit? Type patrol exercise? Venue, Harpeth River State Park, Kingston Springs, Tennessee. Exercise monitor, CPT Valentini. Julia, goal. Canine Gator had several hard change in tracking direction. There were multiple pedestrians, joggers in the area present, and several dogs. Labs, GSDs, Dalmatians, and Yorkies. See deployment report for area of interest. Pin of location was dropped and sent to TBI SCSO for review and record keeping. What? Training outcome? Exercise performed? Area search for human? Evidence search? Tracking? Canine Gator and I operated on a 20W40R grid search of the designated state park. Canine Gator showed an area of interest outside the historic Montgomery Bell Tunnel. He did not give a stark, hard indication, but he expressed a detection interest aligned with his missing concealed person, man trailing searches. What? Dude, I can't with this. There were 15 to 20 joggers and other pedestrians in the area during the time of his track. Multiple dogs were also present. All on leash. GSD, Dalmatian, Border Collie, West Highland White Terrier. Woodland animal life present. Harpeth River is approximately 40 miles in length. and the park manages a total of 532 acres, including 4 historical sites, Mace Bluff and the Mound Bottom Complex, Montgomery Bells Tunnel, Newsom's Mill, and Hidden Lake. There are also 9 river access points, boating access. Location was marked for reinspection and will be pin dropped and sent to TBI. Canine Gator was operating on a 15-foot modern Icon tracking lead and was utilizing his Ray Allen patrol harness. The hell? Why would she visit this park? Harpeth River State Park? Searching for Sebastian? Like, what is this is supposed to prove that she was in Tennessee? I guess. It's freaking weird, man. And then we have Exhibit 3. Some fucking, like, professional photo of her and her dog. How does this prove anything? I know, a Westie? Leave the Westies out of it, man. My sister rescues Westies. Leave the Westies out of it. Yeah, she's 100% serial with this. Oh, yay, Kels. Congratulations. I hope everything goes smooth. Okay, let's go back up to her freaking declaration, weirdo. It literally says patrol exercise, like training. She is so freaking weird, dude. Okay. Let's see. Despite this documented evidence and the confirmation of my credentials by the TBI and SCSO, Granny used her YouTube platform to spread defamatory, slanderous, and libelous accusations against me, stating falsely that I was a fraudulent canine handler and I was planning evidence on the search. One specific YouTube thumbnail, currently attached as Exhibit 2, features a photograph of me taken by a licensed photographer, Wise Canine. This photo was used without permission from either the photographer or myself. Good God. Are you petty much? Both the photographer and I have confirmed that neither of us granted Granny permission to use this copyrighted photo. Granny used this image to misrepresent and defame me, knowing full well that I did not plant evidence or commit any wrongdoing. The false accusations Granny made in this video have serious and far-reaching consequences for my career. As an officer in the United States Army, holding a top-secret security clearance, any accusations against my integrity could jeopardize my military career. Bitches going to Area 51 and shit. Top secret security clearance. Give me a break. Is that what you call the code to your fucking storage unit? Top secret security clearance. Let me punch in this code. And go get my dog supplies out of my storage unit. I mean, what the heck? A weirdo. Go check out the aliens for us, Gulia. I don't know, Snowflake. I don't freaking know. Listen to this. One specific YouTube thumbnail. Or wait. The false accusations. Oh shit, I already read that. The defamatory claims made by Granny and other social media influencers. This is where she mentions J is for Justice. Wait for it. Any harm to my clearance could result in the complete derailment of everything I have worked for throughout my entire life. Granny's attacks didn't stop there. She participated in an open panel discussion with creators where my mother, Patty McGann Valenti, was doxxed. These creators displayed her school website where she teaches elementary education, which put her safety and job at risk. Despite knowing this was wrong, Granny allowed this behavior to continue on her platform. As a result of the continuous bullying and defamation spread by Granny and other co-bloggers, my mental and emotional health have suffered greatly. I have been diagnosed with complex post-traumatic stress disorder due to my active military service, and the ongoing harassment has significantly worsened my condition. My anxiety has increased, and I struggle daily to function both emotionally and professionally. I can't with these asshats. I can't. Winnie the Pup, thank you so much. Dogs retired can't work, has to quit training. I saw something about that these dogs can't, hey, Kathy. These dogs can't work after they're retired. Like, I have been further victimized by online attacks from other creators, including Queen Bee, J is for Justice, and Cluminati, who have engaged in a coordinated effort to tarnish my reputation and damage my career. These influencers have formed what feels like a cult-like group, inciting their followers to spread lies and create real, tangible harm to my life and safety. Number 12, F you, Julia. How freaking dare you? How freaking dare you? Candace, thank you so much. I upgraded my cootership. I'm going to need that link again. Okay. Let me get it in here. Here it is. Oh, wait. I got to copy it again. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on. There you go. Jammers. Oh, no. Hold on. She didn't freaking have a problem hopping up on panels, did she? Hey, agent. Okay. Hey, Regina. One of my employers, ScentWorks Canine, requested that I remove them from my LinkedIn profile due to the negative attention from these YouTube creators. Since these attacks began, I have not received any work assignments from them, which has been a significant financial impact on me, especially after purchasing a home in August 2023. No one cares if you bought a home in August 2023, nor is it anybody's problem if you can or can't make the fucking payments, nor is that a RICO. You effing weirdo. The financial strain caused by this loss of income has been overwhelming, as I have not been able to secure canine-related work due to the damage done to my reputation. Attached is Exhibit 3, is another YouTube thumbnail from Granny's video where she falsely attributes a quote to me stating that I tricked YouTube. This statement is entirely untrue, and it has caused significant emotional harm of my professionalism and wait, where the fuck was I? Emotional, professional, and financial harm. These actions demonstrate a well-planned and sustained campaign to destroy my reputation and livelihood. I have been subjected to continuous harassment, with threats to my life and safety escalating to the point where I now live in fear of what could happen to me or my family. Granny and her network, including Queen Bee and other influencers, have used their platforms to incite their followers to take action against me, causing real measurable harm. I believe their actions exhibit a pattern of organized behavior that goes beyond individual disagreements or online bullying. This is a part of a broader coordinated effort to destroy my reputation, my career, and my well-being. These attacks have not only interfered with my ability to continue work as a canine handler, but have also left me with a sense of ongoing and imminent danger to my personal safety and professional future. I am fully prepared to testify under oath and provide detailed accounts of the organized and sustained attacks I have endured, including the incitement of harassment and threats to my life and safety, and the emotional and professional harm I have experienced as a direct result of their actions. Your Honor, I ask for your understanding of the damage that has been done to my career and my family's safety. I hope the court will see the severity of these actions and hold these individuals accountable for the harm they have caused. And she signs under penalty of perjury here. Julia Valenti at the caninecpt.com. And then again, here's her stupid exhibitees. Now we have the exhibitee or the declaration of Nick has a fat suit. Trying to see. Hang on. Okay, so we have Nick has a fat suit and Christina O'Donnell left. Let's get into Nick has a fat suits. Jay sent you an email with screenshots from some other canine handlers discussing whether her canines would be allowed to use for. Thank you, Anna. Blues girl, yeah, just in time for Nick. Hey, potato. All right, peekaboo. I expect a plate when you're done. Okay, here we go. Nicholas Tzimis has a fat suit, also known as Nick the Hat. Declare under penalty of perjury. In 2019, I was sentenced to a term of 2 to 4 years for actions taken during my journalism career in Delaware County, where I employed tactics that, in hindsight, were unconventional and crossed legal boundaries. That period marked a pivotal time in my life and career. From a young age, I was immersed in the world of entertainment and media, starting when I befriended my best friend, Phil, whose father played a key role in founding Live Nation. These early connections exposed me to high pressure and influential environments, shaping my aspirations and career trajectory. While on fully paid administrative leave with the assurance that my employer, American Media Inc., would cover my legal fees, I resigned from my position September 18, 2020. This decision followed the discovery that my direct superior had used information gathered for news purposes to falsely accuse an individual being the source behind the story of Jeffrey Preston Bezos' scandalous affair, which surfaced in January 2019. Before I was sentenced, why does any of this fucking matter? Before I was sentenced, I assisted the U.S. Department of Justice and FBI in securing critical evidence in the case of U.S. versus Gregory Stephan Jr. My efforts contributed to gathering essential material for the investigation. See, I told you the dude's a fucking snitch. The dude's a snitch. Dude looks like a snitch. Yeah, he's a snitch. On September 25th, 2024, the FBI arrested Gregory Stephan Jr. and formally charged him with crimes related to the massive fraud 3 years prior. I entered the courtroom on November 24th, 2019, knowing that my career as I had known it was over. I was sentenced to SCI Camp Hill, a maximum security prison, where I spent several months for classification before being transferred to SCI Cole Township, another high security facility. I was the only inmate in the Department of Corrections with a crime as unusual as mine, centered around fake news. Eventually, I was sent to Quihana Boot Camp, a low security facility without gates, which became a profound chapter of my life. It was there that I learned resilience and rediscovered my purpose, overshadowing even the most glamorous experiences I had in the entertainment industry. The experience was transformative, teaching me the value of hard work, discipline, and a renewed sense of empathy and purpose. It was during that time that I embraced the idea of life's unpredictable moments and choices shape who we are, rather than the inevitability of failure or despair. Upon leaving the Pennsylvania Department of Corrections, I emerged with a renewed sense of purpose and clarity. However, the defendants in this case have exploited my past to ensure that my reputation precedes me in the worst way possible. They have fueled a narrative designed to isolate me and prevent my meaningful involvement in significant cases, such as the search for a missing child, who deserves every chance to be found. Dude, you're on parole. Back up. I have faced sanctions, being silenced by threats of imprisonment, and subjected to 2 restrictive orders imposed by Pennsylvania Department of Probation and Parole. Good. These orders were likely based on misinformation and the malicious influence of those propagating this rhetoric. A true and correct copy featuring a thumbnail of one such live stream dedicated to calling my parole office, which garnered approximately 2,300 views and aired on September 11th by Jams TV on YouTube, is attached as Exhibit 4. In September 2024, I used a boxing glove emoji followed by a skunk emoji, and Granny's Watching immediately claimed that I had threatened to beat her up while concealing my actual comment, which stated, "Threatened you with a lawsuit." Though I do not intend to contest these orders, I hope this litigation will expose the individuals responsible for spreading false claims and orchestrating the ongoing harassment. The rhetoric propagated by these individuals has caused real harm, extending beyond social media smears and legal filings. It has created substantial barriers that prevent me from contributing to the search for a missing child who deserves justice. The defendants' efforts to discredit me only hinder justice for the family involved. Those responsible for spreading harmful misinformation, obstructing my involvement, and jeopardizing this investigation must be held accountable. I am not asking for special treatment or sympathy. I am asking for the opportunity to bring closure to a family in need and for the truth to be heard and justice to prevail. All in bold. Your Honor, it is no secret that my reputation has suffered within this courthouse. I accept responsibility for my past actions, but I cannot allow these defendants to use that as a weapon to prevent me from assisting in bringing closure to a father who has spent nearly a year enduring the uncertainty of his child's fate. The child in question deserves to be found. This is so weird. And the family has a right to seek help from whoever they choose. The individuals responsible for spreading misinformation, obstructing the investigation, must be held accountable. To make matters worse, this type of attack is not new. We have been working closely with the Florida Department of Law Enforcement concerning an individual not yet named in this litigation. Although we are withholding this person's identity for now, we anticipate criminal charges will follow soon, based on our ongoing communications with law enforcement. The continued and malicious attempts to derail justice have become a recurring issue, and now this individual, under investigation for criminal acts, has become entangled in the ongoing case, necessitating a rapid response from At Night. However, I am currently prohibited from assisting law enforcement agencies without obtaining express written permission through a board action with the PA Board of Probation and Parole. As a result, I am unable to assist law enforcement in their investigation at this time, pending an official request that must now be submitted to the parole board. So in other words, he's out unless law enforcement calls his ass in. Ain't happening. Okay, so hold on. All right, that's going to be the conclusion here. Relief sought. Okay, so the next one is going to be frickin' O'Donnell. And look at this. Oh, we got to look at his exhibits. Hold on. We got to look at his exhibits. Here's exhibit 1. Hold on. Let me make it bigger for you guys. I don't know what is he. Yeah, who's he ratting on? Why is he in this? Who's he ratting on? I want to know. That's been my question all along. Who you ratting on, Nick? So this is his resignation letter to Mr. Pecker. His boss was Mr. Pecker. Who even believes this shit? Come on, Nick. That's what Tony should be called, Mr. Pecker. So there's his resignation letter, whatever. And these are all the people he has on it. head attorney. Who even knows if these people even exist? You know what I mean? Exhibit 2 is an email from Nancy.Rue at U.S. Department of Justice to Hong Yi, Nick Has a Fat Suit, Jonathan Lee Riches, and Eric Norton. Look, good morning. Were you able to determine whether there were any additional files? Thank you. I appreciate it, Nancy. So tell me, why would Hong, Nick, Jonathan, and Eric all be on an email from the U.S. Department of Justice? Inquiring minds want to know. Is what person supposed to be SF? No. What do you mean? And then Hong replies, on it, will do tonight. And then Nick replies, thank you, Nancy. Please pull this file in case I'm missing anything from mine, Jonathan's notes. You can let him know Nick from YC provided the info and notes to your office. And then this is all redacted. And then we get back to Nancy Rue, Department of Justice. And then he's talking about this Greg Stephan case, whatever. Here's another one. And then here's the thumbnail of Dolly's that he's complaining about. It says, just a big scam, time to call parole office. Here's the skunk and the emoji. And then he's saying that his comment was deleted here, I guess. Which it looks like he pasted that in because it doesn't even make sense. Look how fake that looks. Look at where it's circled. Look at where it says Deborah LaPlante. And then it says Kim Holmes. He tried to put that he put more than just the emojis. He made it look like he put a whole comment. But see that? It's just what she pinned. He's a liar. Nick, you're stupid. You can totally see that that's edited and faked. He didn't type anything. He just put the skunk in the punching thing. I was there as well. He didn't put anything else other than the emojis. Stupid. All right, so now this is our final declaration. This is Christina O'Donnell. All he does, that's all he does, Hazel. That's his thing. He fakes everything, guys. I have no doubt that he knows how to AI and like pattern people's voices. You can get recording, like if you get recordings of someone's voice, you can literally like make it sound like them. And I have no doubt that he does that. I have no doubt in my mind that he does that. He's the president of AI when it comes to their at night media or One World. He's the AI guy. That's what he does. And remember the clip of my intro of my voice was freaking played back 1,500 times? A clip of just my voice for a few seconds saying, welcome to J is for Justice. 1,500 times played back. Why would anyone play that 1,500 times unless they're fucking with it? You know what I mean? I don't trust this motherfucker. All right, Christina O'Donnell, also known as Chase in Crime. Hey, Christina, are you related to Boy George? Christina, are you related to Boy George? I think his name's George O'Donnell. Yeah, Meredith, I hate it. It is creepy, but I'm telling you, I guarantee you he fucks with AI. He's not stupid. He's very manipulative. This is what he does. I mean, there's no reason anybody would clip the beginning of my intro and play it back 1,500 times. Like that, it just doesn't happen. So she's the TikToker. Located on 6th Street, 11th, Florida. What's that mean? A lifetime of it. A lifetime of it. They get cameos. I know the kind of shit they've done in past years. Like, obviously, there's more technology now. Thank you, Aristocat, for gifting a membership. And welcome, Ellen Pickle. Oh, George O'Dowd. Okay, I thought it was O'Donnell. Rosie O'Donnell. Hey, Pearl Strand. Nice to see you. A baby bush shake. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's weird. Okay. So this is, again, she's from TikTok. Chase, the letter N, crime. Nick has lost a lot of weight, too, in the past couple years. Yeah, ganja, there's something wrong. There's definitely something wrong. Hey, Cambry. Yeah, Lindsay, it was wild. It was just my voice. And I'm like, wait, I saw the views on it. I'm like, whoa, that's weird. All right, so here we go with TikTok. The 2 a.m. girl. Okay, so she says under oath, since April of 2024, Barbecue has participated in a coordinated campaign of harassment, slander, defamation, and bullying directed at me and others. Barbecue maintains a private Discord server specifically used to organize efforts to dox individuals and coordinate harassment against them. She thinks she's going to take her Discord? I don't think so. Sophia, thank you for gifting a membership. Who is the lucky recipient? Pistol Amy, welcome to the Clicker Crew. On February 26th, so she started covering Sebastian on the day he went missing. On February 26th, I began covering the case of Sebastian Rogers. Shortly after, Barbecue also started covering the case, and her platform became a source of significant information. As individuals moved between TikTok live streams, my platform and I had to regularly debunk and correct this information. Okay, that's what we do to you every fucking day, chasing crime. Except we got you like times 20 over here on YouTube. As individuals, the situation escalated on April 7th when Ocean and I called out a fraudulent medium. Okay, now Ocean will not even be named. So how legit is that? Oh, Ocean. Ocean wants to stay private. Fuck you, Ocean. Fuck you, Ocean. Why do you get to stay private? Christina, welcome in. Run with scissors. Do you love it, Gary? Isn't it sweet? It won't follow you, though. You only get it here, Gary. All right. While we did not mention Barbecue, she took offense to the correction of the misinformation and began her harassment campaign. Following this, Miss Barbecue systematically targeted me, Ocean, and anyone associated with my platform for harassment. For example, Barbecue would stream my live broadcast and manipulate the content, distorting the narrative with false and harmful commentary. Additionally, she orchestrated efforts to send her followers into my live streams to report, dox, harass, and troll my broadcasts. On April 17th, Miss Barbecue doxed me, fully aware of my background as a trafficking survivor. After the direct harassment towards me subsided, Miss Barbecue shifted her focus to target a variety of individuals, including those who were mentally vulnerable. I made it a point to stand up against all forms of bullying and harassment on behalf of those individuals on my platform. In retaliation, Barbecue followers sent me direct messages encouraging me to take my own life while attacking my physical appearance, parenting, sobriety, and relationship status. On multiple occasions, Barbecue and her associates have exploited the loss of my child to bully and harass me. I lost my first child to SIDS on my 28th birthday, an event that caused me great trauma. I'm sorry for your loss, Jason, but you're a bitch to put any of this in here and use that as a suit to shut anyone's mouth. How dare you? How dare you? How gross, really. Ugh, they have used this trauma to attack me in both their own live sessions and in my comments. One of Miss Trude's associates even made posts regarding the loss of my child. Some followers of Barbecue sent direct messages suggesting I should not mention my grief if I did not want it used against me. During my absence from the platform due to this struggling time, they continued to use this trauma to attack me, both during my absence and upon my return. Additionally, her followers harassed individuals who appeared with me in boxes on TikTok, including some of Barbecue's own moderators. Her followers also harassed individuals who appeared with me on TikTok, including some of Barbecue's own moderators. After a period of quiet, Tony became involved in the situation. Tony initially appeared on my platform, but later participated in a live stream on Barbecue's. When Tony returned to my platform, Barbecue requested that he return to hers, which he declined. Following this, Barbecue claimed that Tony would no longer be allowed on her platform due to messages from others advising against it. However, it is clear she made this claim only after Tony rejected her request to reappear. From this point onward, the harassment and bullying against me escalated significantly. Barbecue continued to stream nearly all my live broadcasts, making harassing comments, twisting my words, and pushing outrageous narratives aimed at discrediting me. On April 17, 2024, while streaming my live broadcast to her followers, Barbecue openly admitted to doxing me. Video evidence of this admission exists on Ocean's YouTube channel. In the video, Barbecue's exact words were, quote, "We just doxed," followed by a pause when she seemed to realize what she had said, after which she claimed, "Doxing is not illegal." Barbecue continued to mock the individuals in my panel who defended me and encouraged her followers to harass and dox me in the chat. Later, she created a fake account, specifically designed to bully me about my past as a trafficking survivor and to mock my trauma. As her followers flooded my chat to harass me, I stated, "Here come the monkeys." In response, Barbecue misrepresented my comment by accusing me of being racist, claiming monkeys. She's racist. That's racist. In the video, it's clear that I was struggling to remember the full phrase, and someone in my chat reminded me that the phrase was flying monkeys. After April 17th, Barbecue continued to host multiple live streams in which she falsely accused me of being racist and using slurs such as window lickers. I don't know, like Brittany and her people are lint lickers. It's not too far off the realm. Chasing crime. However, the term window lickers was originally used by one of her own followers in another creator's live stream at Summer Love Creations. I was not present when the term was used. On April 29th, Barbecue responded to a comment on one of her TikTok posts falsely stating I had doxed her. The comment said, "I thought you should know Chase is on a live doxing you." In response to that, Miss Barbecue made a post falsely implying that I had indeed doxed her. This accusation is entirely false, and Miss Barbecue knew it was untrue at the time she made the post. Despite knowing the truth, she encouraged her followers to harass me based on this information. Later, during a live stream hosted by LVM, Barbecue admitted that I had not doxed her and offered an apology in the chat. This is the dumbest thing I've ever read in my life. Even after this admission, Barbecue continued to spread the false claim that I had doxed her. On May 14th, Seth and Tony appeared on Pascal's YouTube channel, during which Barbecue made numerous defamatory accusations. During this time, Barbecue directed harassing comments towards me, Seth, and Tony, as provided in screenshots. An account under the name Christina Miller sent a super chat stating, "Barbecue lady, must be nice you have $10 to spare to start on drama on YouTube." referencing an earlier incident involving barbecue and her daughter's prom dress. Previously, Barbecue had publicly bullied her daughter during a live stream because her prom dress didn't fit. Barbecue accused me of being behind the Christina Miller account and hosted multiple live streams, accused me of using the account to harass her. At one point, Barbecue stated she did not care whether it was me or not behind the account. Despite knowing this, she continued to host live streams, accused me of being involved with the account. During the Pascal show, Barbecue sent multiple super chats, making defamatory claims about Seth and Tony. She falsely told her thousands of followers that Seth and Tony were paying me to participate in the campaign. I have never received in any form for raising awareness or assisting in Sebastian Rogers' case. Barbecue frequently twists facts to construct misleading and false narratives for her followers, who then act on her misleading claims. In the second week of May, Barbecue held live streams accusing Seth of misusing GoFundMe and Cash App donations. Barbecue also bullied Seth, claiming she had paid for their dinner when they met in Tennessee. Oh my God. That's such a bullying move. She did pay for the dinner. Receipts. Before this meeting, Barbecue had stated on her live stream that she planned to secretly record their interaction. I witnessed her making this statement during a live broadcast. On my own live stream, I explained it would be unethical to record people without their knowledge. While she was in Tennessee, Barbecue continued to hold live streams, claiming that I and Ocean, who regularly appears on my panel, were downgrading her efforts by only passing out 2 flyers. That night, Barbecue held a live stream until 3 a.m., harassing Ocean and calling her into the live to confront her. Ocean received a message from Barbecue asking why we were undermining her efforts. Ocean responded stating, "We had never made such comments," and warned Barbecue about listening to individuals who might be trying to create drama. Ocean also clarified to Barbecue that we had publicly praised her efforts in Tennessee. Ocean suggested that in the future, Barbecue should reach out directly to us if she had concerns. Despite this, Barbecue went live shortly after and publicly summoned Ocean to reprimand her for allegedly downplaying her contributions. She encouraged her followers to tag Ocean in the live stream. I can't even with this. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, I don't even know if I can read the rest of this. It's so ridiculous. Look at how many pages she wrote. Y'all, it keeps going and going and going. This is like 5th grade, not even. I can't even see my 5-year-old granddaughter like acting this way. I just can't even. Look at this. Oh, it comes up. She's having an affair with Tony. Okay. Let's skip forward. Her harassment and bullying has had a severe impact on my mental health. My recovery has been negatively affected due to the constant attacks on my sobriety and ongoing bullying. I am constantly forced to defend myself. This harassment has derailed my platform, preventing me from raising awareness and creating content. It's also hindered me from benefiting financially. The lies that Barbecue spread about my relationship, including the false claim I was having an affair with Tony, have caused significant damage to my relationship. Well, maybe, girl, you need to fucking click off. You need to click off. What is wrong with these people? An affair with Tony? It's hurt her relationship. Like, why are you putting this stuff out into the universe? The doxing my legal name and insinuations I was involved in sexual and financial improprieties have reignited the trauma I have fought for years to overcome. After Tony Mathis became involved with this case, He appeared on my TikTok to discuss the cases of Sebastian and Caleb Harris. The following night, Tony mentioned he was going on barbecues. I informed him that barbecue and I don't have a good relationship. I explained to him that barbecue had doxed me and I experienced significant harassment. Right, Sophia? I agree. She said, Team RICO, stop doing this in Sebastian's name. What is wrong with you? Thank you for your super chat, Sophia. During this live stream, I experienced a major breakdown due to the ongoing harassment. Barbecue had been accusing me of being on drugs and falsely labeling me a racist. I mean, this is all just a bunch of fucking... Look at this. During that interview and on my live stream, I referred to her honey several times. I used the word honey. The use of the word honey sparked an entire hate campaign against me. She instructed her followers to add honeypots to their username to show their support for her and their opposition to me. Chase in crime. Oh my God. Barbecue began to use anything related to honey as a way to mock me during her live streams. For example, she would show honey-related items while shopping and make vulgar comments about me in front of her viewers. During her live streams, she displayed honey pots on her screen to prompt her followers to attack me. Barbecue and her followers continue to use the honey pots as a means to bully me. Okay, so Nick can't bully with the glove and the skunk, but honey pots are threatening to her? I might have skipped some, Lindsay. To this day, barbecues... Whoops. Hit my mic. Butter mic. Barbecue followers use their honey pots as a symbol of the community's stance against me. Other creators who have also been victims of barbecue's harassment have been blocking accounts with honey pots in their usernames. Oh my God. Panels that I used to appear on several nights a week no longer welcome me. Barbecue has jumped from platform to platform on YouTube and TikTok, accusing me of terrible things. Eventually, I was unable to keep up with her appearances across various platforms as I have a very busy personal life and cannot spend all my time addressing or countering her lies. She began reaching out to my close friends, building relationships with them behind the scenes, only to eventually turn them against me. Oh my God, this is some BJ shit. Barbecue's clear intention has been to flip anyone associated with me against me. Several of my friends have told me they agree with her claims just to avoid being attacked by her followers. They explained to me they don't want to experience the same level of bullying. Barbecue instructed her followers to block me. There are multiple live videos where Barbecue attacks people in her comment section. She even blocks other creators who refuse to disassociate from me. So? Barbecue has repeatedly and falsely claimed I doxed her business. I've never doxed her business. Oh my God, this chick, she just goes on and on. Look at this one. Look at number 220. Her daughter, look at this. Lastly, Barbecue has not only attacked and bullied me, but she has involved her teenage daughter in this behavior. Her daughter is frequently in the background of Barbecue's live streams, participating in the harassment and bullying of others. Her daughter has even made videos of false accusations against Seth and Tony. Wow. Bringing her kid into it? I have also been subjected to continuous cyber harassment where threats to my life and safety have become more frequent and severe. Barbecue and by extension, Granny's Watching, along with their co-conspirators, have used their platforms to incite followers to take direct action against me, creating a cult-like following that has been directed to cause real, tangible harm to my life and well-being. Granny's Watching and Barbecue and their network have inflicted significant emotional, professional, and financial harm on me through their coordinated attacks. Their well-coordinated and persistent efforts have interfered with my ability to continue my work, destroyed my reputation, and created an ongoing threat to my personal safety. I am fully prepared to testify under oath and provide detailed accounts of these attacks. And here it is. Her signature on the dotted line, Chase6797 at Outlook.com. E-signed on October 17th. There we have it. Now, we are in the final stretch, guys. The final stretch. Relief sought. Okay, so they want a preliminary injunction prohibiting barbecue and Granny, as well as any persons or entities acting for, by, or through them, from further disclosing, disseminating, or publicly sharing any private communications involving the plaintiffs or their associates, including but not limited to recordings, live streams, blah, blah, blah. And they're labeling this under the Pennsylvania Wiretap Act. Direct defendants to cease crowdsourcing or fundraising platforms for their legal. Prohibiting Granny and Barbecue along with their associates from making any defamatory or disparaging comments regarding Seth Rogers, Tony Mathis, At Night, or any other named individuals, whether indirectly or directly, through any platform or medium, blah, 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 under Pennsylvania defamation law. Directing Barbecue and Granny to seize any attempts to portray, disclose, or release private information or family details of plaintiffs, requiring Barbecue and Granny to immediately remove any existing online content, videos, posts, or publications that reference the plaintiffs in a defamatory or harassing way, ordering them to reimburse plaintiffs for any costs incurred in addressing or mitigating the harm caused by the defendant's unauthorized disclosures and defamatory conduct, including but not limited to legal fees, investigative costs, and any other necessary remedial actions. Dream on. Mandating that defendants inform their audience, including followers, supporters, subscribers, and associates, to cease and desist all defamatory, harassing, or threatening behavior. Granting such other and further preliminary relief as this honorable court deems just and appropriate. Look at this. Number 10. Permanently enjoining Barbecue and Granny, as well as any agents, employees, or affiliates acting on their behalf, from making any defamatory or harassment statements regarding the plaintiffs. Directing the defendants to return any confidential or private information obtained during the course of their conduct. Barring the plaintiffs, Granny and Barbecue, or any named individuals in this action, which I am named, right? Individuals in this action, directly or indirectly through any means for any purpose other than court-sanctioned communication. Mandating that the defendants inform their audiences to cease and desist, ordering, they say that again, all costs, expenses, and damages arising from their unlawful conduct, including punitive damages as appropriate for willful and malicious actions. Granting such other and further permanent relief as this honorable court deems appropriate and fully to finally resolve the matters at issue and protect the plaintiffs from ongoing harm. Signed, Joseph P. Lesniak. And then we have Hong here, managing partner. All of this under penalty of perjury. I know. It's wild. There's nothing to do with RICO, guys. Like, none of this constitutes RICO. But, hold on. None of this constitutes RICO. None of it. It's awful. And the worst one was Chase and Crime. What an idiot. Hold on. I'm going to pull something up really quick. Because we finished a lot quicker than I thought. What a freaking joke, though. Let me show you. Let me show you how distraught Chase and Crime is, okay? Let's pull her up the other day. She hopped up on my panel and was feeling pretty good, so it seemed. You guys may or may not have seen it, but this is the one that had the most ridiculous one of them all. So I think it would be this one. No, not that one. This one. Where's her dumb ass? Oh, here she is. Okay, here we go. This is how distraught she is.
Hey. Yeah,
Hey.
Jay, it is. It's 2:02 here.
I know. Listen, you don't have to listen. You don't have to have your camera on if you want to
She
turn
said
it
it's
off. You can.
2:02.
Do you want to turn it off, Christina?
Um,
This is her up to confront
I don't know
barbecue
if I
on my
can do it
panel. From my end, I can't.
it's
Just hit the
fine.
little camera button.
It doesn't matter. Well, I don't want you to hit the mic button and then eat yourself. So
Yeah,
we're-
just
Just
all
hold
right.
it up.
So
to the
anyway,
ceiling.
what'd you want to say, Chase?
It's at my wall. Anyways,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not going to speak on the
Or
case.
UA.
My-
I'm sorry, she did. She came to confront UA about bringing minors into Sebastian's case. A minor.
My question is for you, Crimson, right now.
All right.
Why
Yeah.
are you speaking on minors? Like, I got sent clips of you saying that Bobby's kids submitted something to for a project that has bones in it, and they're Sebastian's
okay,
bones. Like, what, girl? What are you doing?
I don't think it
Okay,
was Bobby's kids that did that, Chase.
It's well, first of all, that would be Autumn Hurst. Are you familiar with who Autumn is?
I know who Autumn is. Yeah, but why
Okay.
are you speaking on minors to begin
She's
with?
not a
You
minor.
Who's
keep-
mine? She's not a minor, dude.
She's 19.
She's 19 now. Okay. But
Okay,
why do
What
you
was her
keep
point of coming up?
bringing
But she doesn't sound
children
too distraught.
into the case?
Wait, no, she's 19. Chase.
It's fucking weird.
Yes, always
How-
talk.
Hey,
Hey,
like
you know
this.
what? A better question. I have a question. How come
What's up,
BJ's
Jess?
kids are up at 2 a.m. in the background?
Listen, I don't watch
Isn't that
BJ
weird?
like that.
You don't.
I-
Why?
I don't watch BJ like that because I'm asleep half the time.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're a 2 a.m. girl. Come on.
Oh,
Chase.
yeah.
Chase, come on.
Chase.
Come
Sorry.
on. That's a lame excuse.
No, I really
You
don't.
just don't
but-
find it entertaining,
You've
do you?
adjusted your hours.
No,
Chase,
my concern is that Crimson keeps bringing minors into a case.
they're not minors. What is the definition
That's the
of a minor,
third-
Chase?
It's the third time you brought minors into
What
it.
minors, though?
Chase,
It's
what-
the third
what-
time. It's
what is
weird,
your
Crimson.
definition of a minor?
It's underneath 18, Crimson.
And she
Hey,
is
Chase.
how old, Chase?
You brought in other minors prior to that. You know
Who?
exactly what I'm talking about.
Who? Who?
Crimson. Oh my
Hey,
Lord.
Chase, do you
You're
want to
upside
review
down.
Brittany with us? It's
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
more fun
I'm good.
reviewing.
I'm good.
No,
I'm
girl,
good.
it is.
No, I'm going.
Chase.
I'm going to bed. What I
no,
want to know
but hang
is
on a
what?
second. Hang on a second. Chase.
Let me. Hold on. What?
I'm
I
wondering
don't-
why
I-
she's asking this tonight. Why are you asking this tonight? We haven't even
Because
discussed
it
any of that.
is the third time I've now been sent clips of Crimson bringing in minors.
When?
What?
When?
When did Tony text you this?
I mean,
When did
No,
he text you
it
this?
has nothing to do with Tony. What do you?
well,
Who texted you?
Who
sent
was
you
it?
what?
No, she never emailed me.
just
Come
Do
spill it.
you
on.
not see Crimson on TikTok?
No.
Do you
When?
not watch her on TikTok?
No. When? When are
Who?
you talking about, Jason?
I don't watch TikTok, dude. I don't even have TikTok.
Me
Like
neither.
Seth doesn't have
Last-
Facebook. I don't have TikTok.
Right. Okay, Chase. So what
What?
do you want to talk about? Let's
I
talk
want
about
to know, Crimson, what is your heart on for minors in this case?
Ew, that's kind of a gross
Wait,
way to
that's
put it,
a
dude.
weird-
It
that
is gross.
Oh,
because
Christina.
It's gross.
Christina.
It's gross.
Chase.
It's gross to keep bringing minors into a case.
No one's bringing minors into a case.
Okay.
Well, the person below you has done it continuously.
To who? What minors? The person below
And
you.
that's my question. When? Why are you triggered about this right now? That's what I want to understand.
She was
Why are you
told
I
to
am
be.
absolutely not triggered whatsoever.
I
I am triggered
Wait,
to the point
I
where
said she was told to be. Why are you? Southern-ish is like, why are you triggered right now?
Triggered about this right now. That's what I want to understand.
She was
Why are you
told
I
to
am
be.
absolutely not triggered whatsoever. I am triggered to the point where why Crimson keeps bringing minors into a case.
You've said this 5 times. We get it over here. We're not on Brittany
Hey,
J's
I have a
panel.
question. Why do you bring a RICO into a case?
Oh, good question.
I just said I'm not speaking on the case.
Okay.
What I'm
yeah, that's
speaking
fine.
on-
Okay.
Are you worried, Christina? Is it getting a little hairy? I'm just curious. I mean, it would
again,
be. I mean, it would be
again,
stressful, right,
I'm
girl?
not
I mean, you
speaking
got a
on the
family
case,
and
but
stuff.
Crimson, all
Chase.
I'm going to say to you is stop bringing minors
Wait,
into a
wait.
case.
Hold
Okay,
on.
she'll
It's
stop.
fucking weird.
She'll
No,
stop,
she'll
Chase.
stop.
Okay.
No, No, I'm not. Chase.
No,
Why
yeah,
are
no,
you-
she won't, because she'll
Wait.
continue to do it.
Why are you? Why does it bother you? Hold on. Isn't the goal to find Sebastian and get answers?
Yeah, you literally just
Hey,
said
Misty.
that Bobby's something the other day submitted a project with fucking Sebastian's bones on it.
No, I did not.
Yes, you fucking did.
No,
I have the
did
clip.
not.
Play the
I
clip,
have the
Chase.
clip.
Play the clip,
Play it.
Chase.
Prove it.
Play the clip.
Prove it.
I
Bring
have the
receipts.
fucking
Play that
clip.
shit. Play
Crimson.
that
Play it.
Then
shit,
bring
girl.
it to us. Bring
Play
it.
it.
She'll
Jay,
stop,
send
Chase.
it. Send me your email or tell me where I can find your email. I'll send it to you.
Send it
All
to
right,
you.
I'll put it in the back
She'll
chat.
send
How
it.
about that?
Okay.
Gosh.
Southern-ish cracked me up.
Like you literally said, Bobby's whatever girlfriend submitted a
Oh, okay,
project
yeah,
with Sebastian's
girlfriend.
bones on it.
Girlfriend.
girl.
I don't. Okay, send me the clip. There's my email. Okay. You got to talk to her like a child.
All right. Well, I have to back out. I can't see the chat.
Oh,
from
come
here.
on. It just click
But
on
I'll
private chat.
Spell it out for you.
You can what?
Spell
Click
it
on
for
private
you, so
chat.
you don't have to look in back chat and.
Okay, so it's
Accidentally-
all right. Yeah, we'll
I
spell
don't
it.
do YouTube, bro.
Okay.
Like,
I know you don't. Listen, go to your email.
Oh,
I'll spell
no.
it. You ready?
Because I don't.
Let me know when you're ready.
Go ahead, Jay.
Okay.
This is
hey,
like reading her
Christina, I'm being
declaration.
nice. Now, come on. All right, it's
I'm
J.
being nice back.
I know. JAY number 4 justice JUSTICE @gmail. Let's all just
Okay.
take a deep breath, Chase.
No, I'm gonna send it and drop.
I'm gonna
Wait,
send
no,
it and
let's
drop.
talk about it. She can play it. and then
No,
we'll talk
I'm
about
going.
it.
Bro. Like, no.
No,
Wait,
you
she
don't
said
come
fine.
up here.
I
Bruh.
will send the clip. No, I will send the clip to Jay.
Listen how she says
And
my
I'm
name.
going.
To
And what was
John.
your point? What
Bruh.
was your point?
Dude, this chick is tanked. I'll send it to Jay.
I will
Bruh.
send the clip. No, I
What
will
is the
send the
deal
clip to
here?
Jay.
Bruh.
And I'm going.
Then what was your
Like-
point? What
Bruh.
was your point?
So when were you sent this clip, Chase?
Last night.
No, she
Okay,
never
so
sent it.
We have been live I've been up on this panel for 4 hours now.
Oh, and because I just joined.
Hold on, wait. You got this clip
Bro,
last night,
why are you on YouTube though? If you don't do YouTube, Chase.
and I was on TikTok earlier, right?
Crimson, you're blocked on my page.
Well, you could have unblocked me. You came and found me on
No,
YouTube.
Never got the clip, guys.
have
Never
no
got anything.
Desire
How did
to
you find me
unblock
on
you
YouTube?
because
How
I
did-
have no desire to watch you or
Then
hear what you
why
have
are
to
you
say.
on
bothered with her
YouTube?
then?
How did you
Because I
find-
don't like when somebody brings a minor into it.
Well, we don't
Okay,
like
so
it when
you
y'all do
And
it
could've
either.
if you had
Hey,
any,
April.
if any of you had any like
Oh.
maturity, you wouldn't want it either.
Oh,
we have a lot
Lord
of
have
maturity.
mercy on my
We sure
soul.
do.
Why
Do you
would
know
you
that?
want somebody
Listen,
to bring a
do you know?
minor?
Do you
into
know
it?
that they put that Bobby, their mother, put them in the case? Did you know that?
Yeah.
Did you know that their mother did
Well,
several
I-
interviews?
You mean
Hold on.
Crimson did?
No. Their
You mean
mother,
Crimson
Bobby.
did?
Bobby did 2 interviews, and she straight up put her kids right in the case. She had to call them home for lunch because
So
they
that
were
gave,
with Ellie all
that
day.
gave the okay for Crimson.
That
to
gave
run
the
with
okay
it.
for fucking everybody to talk about it, girl.
Ooh, bing bong.
Their mother brought it to
Exactly.
the fucking public.
No,
Chase.
nope.
Well,
have
we
you
could agree to
reviewed the
disagree.
dispatch audio?
I want to know why
Bing
you brought a
bong.
RICO into it.
Chase.
That's a better
Again,
question.
I just said I'm not speaking on that.
Okay,
case,
well,
but
we
I'm
just
speaking on the
explained.
fact that you're
And I will
talking
talk
on
ab-
minors.
And I will talk
I
about the
will-
kids that Bobby
listen.
brought into it. Yes,
All right.
it's part of the case now.
Point
It's part
blank
of the
period.
story.
I will send you the clip. I'm dropping. You ladies have a wonderful
You
night.
too, babe.
Crimson, do one.
Have a good one, girl.
Have a good one,
Tell Tony I
Jason.
said hello.
Toodles.
She gone. Does she sound really, really distraught, guys? Oh man, chasing wine. Hold on. Who are you? What's your end goal? Bruh. People are crazy. People are crazy out here. So yeah, that's how she was. This was 5 days ago. Sorry. February the 11th. That was the date. That was the date. Well, let's wrap this up, guys. We got about an hour and a half, and then we are in Discord. If you guys need to upgrade, do it now. We're going to be watching that, and then we'll see from there. Maybe we'll go live afterwards. But we'll definitely be watching the Lore Lodge in the Cooter Canoe. So there is the link to Discord. You guys, thank you so much for being here. I hope that you got something out of this. After we leave here, we're going to be portaled over to tomorrow morning's stream. We're going to be getting live updates from Granny's Watching as she can give them to us. So join me tomorrow for an open panel. The canoe in the gaping lake. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, wait, I've got one more surprise for you before you leave. One more surprise. Hold on. Hold the phone. You know, we just turned 112,000 subs over here on J is for Justice. You guys are awesome. We're 20,100 on the other channel. Couldn't ask for anything better, man. You guys are the best community, and we're growing. And it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Even with all this, you know, weird stuff going on here. Let's see. You know, I can't leave you without, without laughing. All right. Here is that. Okay. Here we go, guys.
Yo, Seth Rogers, I heard you like 'em young. You better not go to cell block number 1. Katie was a teen when you fell in love. Then you had a son. Sebastian go missing and now you play dumb. Now you suspect number 1. Wah, 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 wah. Done, you messed up. Wah, 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 wah. You done messed up. Now you're under fire for messing with a minor. You ain't like me. They ain't like us. They ain't like us. They ain't like us. Da-da-da-da.
Thank you, JR, for the constant humor. All right, you guys. If you want, okay, in Discord, we'll post in the clickers in the main event, we will put the link to the Cooter Canoe. Don't worry. We will make sure you're notified if you're in Discord. Let's run our credits and get on out of here. Bye, guys. Thank you. Hit that like button for me. Share this out as well. Tell everybody what a phony RICO is going on here on YouTube. So much for watching. If you enjoyed this live stream or video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on my latest content. Want to take it a step further? Bring it all in. And join our community clickers by becoming a Patreon or a YouTube member. You'll get exclusive access to our Discord server, special channel perks, and much more. Until then, I'll see you in the next one.
Click, 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 click. It's real easy, man.